afternoon, people, and welcome to Class with Coco. Today, I just wanted to stimulate your mind a little bit and get you to think outside the little tiny 3D box that we've been taught to stay in. I wanted you to think about heaven and hell, the concept of heaven and hell. I want you to think about what that concept means to you and whether you believe in it or not. Now, on this channel, we speak about theories because I am not the all-seeing or the all-knowing. I do, however, believe that I am connected to Source, and thus sometimes I may get a glimpse into what we know not of. So yeah, I wanted to tell you and talk to you about heaven and hell, because since I was a child, my behaviors were regulated because of that theory, and I'm very grateful for that, because as a result of that, I'm very upstanding as a person. My morals are very high, and I like to think that I walk what I walk and not just talk it, which has been very fuckery in itself. But yeah, my theory is that heaven and hell are both here on earth. So how can that be? Because you're experiencing life right now. I'm sure some of you may be experiencing feelings that make you feel like you're in hell, and you'll prefer to be DEA. You know the rest. My theory is that, obviously, as I've discussed before, energy is recycled. But what does that mean? It means that everything in this universe is powered by the same energy in which you are powered. However, the vessel that you're in happens to be a human body. There are plenty of other things that need powering within the universe, such as plants, such as the planet, such as every waking natural element and thing vibrating on this earth. So, hell for you could be your energy when you've left your human body being used for something else in this universe in which you are helpless and you do not have a mind. Hell on earth is being alive but not being in control. Think about what I mean when I say that. Heaven on earth, on the other hand, could be you reincarnated, i.e. your energy leaving the vessel that in which you are when you die. When you die, being recycled and being used for something else. Maybe in this case, heaven could be someone else. You're born into a rich family. You have no worries like the rest of humanity. You are now in that 1 or 2%. Could that be heaven for some, just being born into it? Think about that. Because I don't believe there's a heaven that's not attached to our reality now. And I don't think there's a hell that's not attached to our reality now. If we look at life in general, we see that there are people who are living in hell right now. They don't even have the basic necessities that any human being would need to survive, and they have babies that don't have food to drink. This happens all around the world. You have people whose life has spiraled out of control based on the choices that they made. Is that hell for them? Is their life hell? Would they prefer to not be here? I would like to say yes, because I myself has experienced such excruciating pain that it feels like I'm in hell. However, I have to always remind myself that hell could be worse. I could have no food to eat. I could have no water to drink. So my theory is that based on your deeds in this life and who you were will determine what happens to you next lifetime, will determine where your energy is recycled to and how it is used, will determine whether you're even able to have a mindset or not. You could be a tiny ant, and don't get me wrong, ants are very strong in their colony. But many ants are just stepped on. Many ants are just wiped out. Many ants are just sprayed in the summertime by us humans. And they're defenseless. There's nothing they can do about it. They die. Is that the hell that we may have to experience as human beings if we don't learn that life is a test and you don't have the answers to that test? However, the answers are all around you if you would just stop and look inside yourself for once and not outside yourself. That's all I have to say today, people. Make sure you have a blessed day and week. And yeah, I'll catch you all up again soon. Bye.